As you walk into the shop, to the left you see a bolt bin, and on the top I have an assortment of boxings. Boxings are the cast iron sleeves that are pressed into the hubs that is the bearing surface that runs on the spindles of the axles. There's a wide variety of boxings and lengths and tapers and diameters. This is what makes it impossible virtually to interchange wheels from one wagon to another. So just like today, when Ford doesn't interchange with Chevy, doesn't interchange with Kia, doesn't interchange with Dodge, so in those days, Winona doesn't interchange with Bain or John Deere or Weber or Owensboro. They all have their machining to fit their axles. Well, this boxing on the right is the boxing we used on the Borax, and the one on the left is similar boxing used on a Civil War style cannon. And although different in size, they are similar in style. And these are a few boxings that came out of farm wagons or box wagons. They might have different styles on the backside, but most of them have these little fins that are cast in to help them keep from spinning. However, not all of them do. Well, this is a style that comes out of more like a mountain wagon or a heavy spring wagon. This is a different style, just a different maker. You can see the completely different style. It doesn't have the smooth body. Then this one has 4 fins on it. It's more of a lighter carriage type boxing. Anyway, these are the different styles of boxings, and there's a variety even way past these when it comes to boxings in wagon wheels. Well, last week we got the hubs for the water wagon kind of centered up where we think we're going to run pretty true. So now I'm going to bore the center for the boxing for the water wagon axle. I've taken a piece of 1¼ 1045 tool steel, about 24 inches long, and made the boring bar that I'm going to use for this boring process. I only have 6 inches of travel, so I have to do this step by step. And even though my boring bar is 24 inches long, I still can't reach clear through the full length of the hub. So I'll start from one end, get as far as I can, and then we'll turn around and come in from the other end. This first step is going to be for the collar that's on the axle that the boxing will bump up against. The tapers in boxings will vary from wagon maker to wagon maker, and oftentimes it has to do with the application of the wagon. And many times they will range from 1 to 2 degrees. This Borax wagon is actually in the 1 degree area. It was designed to run in relatively flat country out in the desert, so there wasn't a lot of side stress. So the spokes only come out of the hub at 1 degree also, which creates the dish in the wheel. When we turned these hubs a couple years ago, we left them a little strong because we knew we'd have to true them up. So this was kind of the process of getting them all uniform. Next, we need to put the hub bands on before we can press the boxings in. We'll do that next week. Thanks for watching.